Hello, hello, hello. It has been about 3 seconds since the end of the last video, and I want to start on the wall. I won't put a roof on this yet, but I want to actually build the walls up and maybe design it to look like a factory. I don't know what else to build here yet. I will actually have another building over here. So I have a little idea of turning this into the bakery and just making a new pizzeria. So this floor will actually be the one over here. I'll redesign all of this. I'm a little more committed to this idea of remaking the pizzeria. Are you enjoying my scaffolding?
No, it's ugly.
I know.
Are you going to do a chunk of a pixel art?
I had an idea. I do pixel art even outside of Minecraft. So, map art. I was talking with Hydenell about making an entire area for map art that people can use.
So what's with the pistons? Are you planning to do something with them? Or is it just for decoration?
There's nothing here originally. And so I put these here as a joke, and then put the spikes here as a joke, and then eventually the fences, because it's like, oh, these can totally keep people out. The fences, I meant signs.
I was going to say, am I blind? Am I dumb about it?
Yeah, it's a resource pack, totally. I'm dumb, IQ sign. I think glazed terracotta could be really good. That requires me to get glazed terracotta. So yeah, I guess I now need to find terracotta. So I may have done a thing, as well as start on the very next building. Take a look. So something else I've done is just replace these doors. I feel like these just work better. Also, here is what the outside looks like so far. So what will this be? There's going to be either a cafe or a bar on the first floor. And I will have a 2-story apartment where I will actually sleep. And when I first built this, I full on hated it. I think it was mainly because of the roof I had at the time. So I just switched it to andesite like the other building. That's 1 building done. This will be 2. Let's get back to the time lapse. So it's the next day, and I've done another exterior. To an extent. I have a alleyway with a dumpster I still need to make, and I have 2 shops that will also have an upstairs apartment. And the rest of this exterior is done. I now need to do the interior because I'm going to be living in this particular apartment. So I think for the rest of the episode, aside from maybe some more interactions with the others, I think we should focus on the interiors. But before that, I had AFK'd for a while before starting that building, and I died. Mainly because I AFK'd on the top of a building. Yeah, so I was playing Yakuza, and then I came down to move to the AFK room, and somehow a spider got me.
Yes,
We got your stuff.
Yay! What do you think of my building?
We don't know what...
it's really good. I love the on the diagonal how you've done the walls, so it looks like it has like a bit of depth. It's really cool. It kind of looks almost Art Deco-y. I don't know why.
I like Art Deco, so yeah, I'll keep it like that. Why not? Other buildings I have here, as you can not see, in the creative world that I have to do at some point, are 2 shops and a dumpster.
Oh,
with
cool.
with an upstairs apartment
Oh,
that can
that's
go
gonna be really
towards like anybody, because a lot of these buildings back in the day would have these upstairs apartments.
Yeah.
So if people just want to like just buy them and just decorate them however they want, they can.
I would love to buy an apartment off of you.
Same.
So let me show you something. So this is the creative world I used to design some of the buildings. You'll see the now bakery over here, and this building, as well as this. So yeah, I'm not done yet. I still have to make the flower pots. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the flooring because I didn't know what this building would be. But I think that we could easily turn this, instead of this, because, you know, I don't mind the walls, but I think we could have the walls elsewhere. I think we could turn this into a cafe. Would it work if we had bamboo flooring? Also, despite having Lightmatica, I've not used it. I just took pictures and just went from there. The first thing I want to do is just put the ceiling on. I say put the ceiling on like it's getting dressed. Okay, let's put down this flooring first, actually. Now that I know how high everything needs to be, in general. Now, what I need to think of is the lighting. Do I do lanterns? And now the white terracotta. Maybe mix that with some stripped birch. That could look good. Maybe. Maybe if I had an axe. Also, I should get rid of this. All right, there we go. Now, do you look good? That's up for debate. No. But I have an idea. A complicated idea, but an idea nonetheless. I will take many of these, and I'll put the terracotta back. I thought it would look good, but that's okay, because now I want to do a possibly good wall design. Oops. All right, let's fix this. Okay, how about this? I will say better. We'll have to do the entire wall. My main question is, what do we do for lighting? Because I'm clearly going for a more modern interior. So I don't think I can use the lanterns. Redstone lamps? But where? I would say redstone lamps would be the best bet. I used these because I couldn't think of anything else at the moment. The shroom lights would have looked way off, and I didn't have enough room for redstone lamps back there. But while I work on this, I think it's time for a Sophie break.
Sophie, how you doing?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
What do you think of my building so far?
Totally ugly. Completely ugly. Absolutely hate it. It needs burning down.
Also, I really like your shop. I had to update the intro because you built your shop. So I'm like, might as well include this instead of, updating it again. I'd say that is good enough for now. I just want to finish the ceiling. Okay, so here is an update. We have some lighting just going up the stairs. And this is the floor so far. So what I plan to do here is start a staircase going to the second floor. I originally in the creative world had it here, but I might turn this into a mini kitchen that overlooks, say, a dining room and a living room. But before we do any of that, Hydenell and I have a project to do. So as you can possibly see, Hydenell and I are working on the map art area. It was something we discussed earlier, and we're just doing it now. There's a gigantic ocean not too far from my base. I plan to link everything through a nether portal. Just a small area for where you can just put your stuff or whatever. And I was thinking of doing it in a checkerboard style, so people would know where the edge of the plot is. So just deep slate and then tough. And I have a lot of both. And now the second square is done. Yay.
Oh, and that's all my wool.
Yeah, I have the last stack in a bit. Turns out we need more wool. Can you imagine if we did this out of quartz?
Then it would be empty. We wouldn't have any.
Yeah, it would be.
It would just be like people go in there and they're like, where'd everything go? It's gone. Don't mind me, I'm just supervising.
Yeah, just in case I make a mistake. Definitely gonna take forever like it did in Blossom Craft, but it'll be so nice once this is all done. And also that one. So we're back. And so this floor will be more open concept. However, I want to work on the second floor. Specifically the walls, but I should also work on the floor. Some things I really don't need right now. Okay, that should be good. So this floor will contain my bedroom, and my office. I'd say over here would be like a double bed, mainly because I don't have room for more unless I just feel like having an entire wall of bed. And I don't mind both floors having the same kind of floor, because after we're done the floor and the wall, I'm gonna head back downstairs and we're gonna design the furniture. So I realized I needed quartz. For what? Probably this wall. Here is how that went. Don't worry, you can do this. Your frame rate won't completely die.
I don't know. It's going from 60 all the way
Buy
to
more frame rate.
2. Yeah, because that's how it works.
Maybe I can find more Deborah.
Yes, hopefully.
I see you found Deborah.
Oh, I'm about to burn you as well,
Oh,
apparently.
thankfully not.
Oh, apparently I'm going to try and do it again. That's just, you know.
Wait, you don't have this achievement?
I don't think so.
I found more netherrack.
No.
I meant, well, that too. I meant to say quartz.
You found netherrack.
I found netherrack. Are you proud?
No. What are you doing down there?
Mining.
Mining, are you? Pretty sure you're.
I'll protect you, Deborah.
You and this Deborah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what debris is short for.
Oh, there.
Debris is short for Deborah. No, Debbie is short for my mind. I think it's safe.
I think there might be a lava pool that way.
Maybe. Let's go this way. Hey, look,
Okay.
lava. Look, lava.
Okay.
Let's go this way. Yeah,
Let's
this way.
go
Yeah,
backwards.
yeah. This way is fine. Hey, there's
Hey,
some of this.
You're X-raying.
What do you mean I'm X-raying?
You clearly X-raying. You knew where the quartz was. You fabricated all of this to turn this way for the quartz.
Totally. I don't think Deborah's gonna like this.
Why?
She doesn't want to see us fight.
Just like I didn't want to see my parents fight, but you know.
Oh no.
Happens. There's more Deborah there.
Yay, Deborah. Oh, I thought that was... I don't want to immediately accuse Deborah. I thought it was lava for a moment. Even though I wasn't on fire.
I was going to start mining and then you just walked in front of me.
Uh-huh. Ah!
That was Deborah.
That was Deborah.
Yeah. Deborah's weighing you down.
How much Deborah have we got? We have 35 Debbies.
And it's what, 5 for 1?
It's 4 or 5 for 1. So now that we have some smooth quartz, let's design some furniture. Okay, so we have a little TV stand here. I'm just designing it outside before I just have to destroy it multiple times, figuring out where I want it to go. So at least I'll have measurements. But I now need a loom. I believe it's... Yeah, it is. We will put this here for now. So what we'll do next, I need a banner. Okay, not a problem. In fact, I don't think we need a loom if we can just build those. Will it look tacky? We'll find out after I'm done building it. Okay, now I just need to figure this out. Also, I don't know about diorite anymore. So it is now March 28th. My birthday. I am now 31, and someone left me a present. I wonder what it is, and thank you. Happy birthday. Aw, Sophie.
Sophie, look. Someone got me you for my birthday. Sophie, look.
So now it's time for a voiceover. And as we go up the stairs, you can see the living room. We have so far, and the beginning of the kitchen. Plop, plop. There we go. Maybe get some stools. There we go. A little fridge, and a temporary oak button. Yeah. And just a standard counter. I wanted to fix up this thing, and so my first thought was, why don't we just do campfires like a friend suggested? And the issue is a lot more smoke. I can't exactly have the TV just smoked, if it would even show up actually. I don't even think it would have, because I changed it back. This is before I even put up the TV to begin with. I mean, if I do campfires, which is a lot safer, I don't think the smoke would actually show up because of the blocks I used for the TV. So instead I used redstone lamps. I don't know if that actually looks entirely good. I might switch it back to the campfires actually. I didn't know what to do for the ceiling lamp thing. So what I decided to do was I just have the 2 sea lanterns and then the spruce slabs going just all over. It will look better once the brick wall is just completed. So I wanted something to complete the living room, perhaps some sort of shelf. And the purpose of the brick walls was actually just to put the quartz blocks stairs in. But I feel like in the end this was too, I don't know, futuristic or just obnoxious modern. Like, it's modern for the sake of modern, but it doesn't fit. So I took it down. I just wasn't a fan of it. So I thought about, well, what if we kept the bottom part and then went ahead and did this cool thing up, oh wait, no, it's half a face. Might as well get rid of the entire thing at this point. So I have the TV-ish done, and I have more of that shelf done, but I also have this shelf. It took me a while to think of like what design I kind of wanted. And I thought I'd keep the same sort of quartz I used for the TV stand because at that point it just fit. So the heads I had, I just placed them on there. I placed flowers as I discovered what could and could not go into a flower pot. So it's been a bit, and we have a Sophie corner. As we head down the stairs, and yes, I plan to fill this up eventually, we have what is now the main floor. The TV looks great. I might get the fireplaces back eventually. I have lights pretty much everywhere. I'll write books at some point and then just put them in here. And of course, we have the kitchen that could use some more details. I like it so far. Also, I want to do something with this corner because right now it is just empty space and I don't like that. And yes, I plan to put doors here eventually. For the bakery, I wanted to see what this would look like. And I think it looks okay. It might look better once we finish it and install the new wall that I tore down. So let's do that. I have a couple ideas for the wall of the cafe. So I'm just going to try what I can and see what works. So first things first, how tall will this be? I kind of have an answer because of the little balcony thing I made out back. Now the first answer is stairs. I have an idea, just trust me. So this looks weird now, and I don't think that will change, but I will show you my idea. So this is what I have so far. I wasn't planning for this little extension, but I don't know. So while I work more on this, for my birthday, I went glow golfing. Here's a little bit of that. So now we have a proper entrance that's not completely flat. Now I would put more up here, however that would make or allow mobs to spawn. I want to do more with this stairwell. I just need to think of ideas. Don't mind this, I need more glass panes, which are in the warehouse over there. Anyway, here's the bakery. I'm not entirely done because I want to show off the baked goods. So I'm thinking that I'll figure out a way to do so. But in the meantime, we have seating, we have a floor, we have the ceiling. So we have that going for us. Okay, I actually do have an idea. And my idea is that we replace this. Now, I'm a little unsure how to make a display case right now, but that's okay. This video needs to end sometime. Now, as I figure out a display case, I'm going to leave it here for now. If you like what you saw, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified on when I upload next. Until next time, take care.